Hello and welcome back to my new flosstube video. I think this is flosstube 29. Wow, close to 30. So, I have a lot to show you. And I've stitched on so many projects over the last couple of weeks. It's crazy. So, yeah, what I have today for you is a teeny tiny bit of a life update. I have, like I said, a lot of whips. I have some hauls, some shout outs, and yeah, let's get started. As you might hear, my voice is a little bit weird. I'm having the flu. No COVID. I did a test and it's just a flu. So normally I don't drink on my floss tubes, but today I will. And if I make some noises, some sniffling, I will try and edit it out. But I'm sorry, it's fall, it's in the Netherlands. People get the flu. So, in my last video, I promised to show some wedding pictures. And I didn't put it in because I wasn't really feeling well. Not because of the flu, but I had a toothache. What do you call it? Jaw inflammation, I think. So I was hurting and I wasn't really feeling well, so I didn't feel like editing, so I left it out. Now it's almost over. My dentist, he pulled out a tooth. It didn't really go well. Without telling too much detail, there's a little piece of my jawbone that kind of broke. And it needs to get out in a month, I think. So it's still hurting a little bit, but it's okay. But that's the reason I didn't put in the wedding pictures, but I got them in. So I will put them at the end, and if you like to see them, there they are. So I think that's life update. It's one of those days. It's kind of late. I have a weekend alone with my daughter again, and we just had a wonderful cuddly day. We watched some kids movies. We went out for a bit because it was a wonderful day. It wasn't really cold. The sun was shining finally. So yeah, it was nice. I did a little bit of stitching today. Yay! So whips. I have a lot of them over the last, is it 3 or 4 weeks? I don't know. I think 3. I stitched on 11 projects. And some of them got quite a lot of progress. So, words. Think. So, I made a list, but it's not in the same order as I have the projects around me. I have a big stack here. It's like this big. And I have two of my hates on scroll frames. So I will start with those. Let's see. The first one. It's April Fairy. Quick Stitch April Fairy by Hannah Lynn, charted by Hate. I'm not really sure what I did. I think I finished the bottom parts of the wings, and I'm really close to a page finish, and I want to try and focus on it because I think it's around here. So I only have a little bit in the wings left, and then I will have a page finish. I will try and get it some closer so you can see. I really love the colors on this one. And I was planning to tell you in haul, but I got a ring light phone stand kind of thing, and oh, the colors are showing up so much better. I'm in love already. So yeah, close to a page finish. And this one I'm trying to finish next year, which is crazy because, well, it's not that far done, but the middle is around here. Somewhere. Here. I don't know. And this is the end. And there was a lot of confetti in the butterfly. But in the hair, like all this will be all hair. And I think the hair is just 8 colors or something. So it should be a quick stitch. It's called a quick stitch. So we will see. But that's one. Then one of my other hates, and this one is bigger, so it's harder to show. Yeah. This is Princess Asleep by Yvonne Gilbert. And I didn't do a lot on it. Let me hold it this way. Before I picked a diagonal and picked the first color and worked my way down. And now I'm kind of working in sections. For instance, this leaf I've been working on the last time. I will fill in more of the leaf. Then this is the start of a butterfly. There's a big, then kind of like this flower over here. And I will just pick pieces that are similar and that I feel working on, because all the light stitches, I don't really like stitching on them that much. So it might be that I do a little bit of that stitching and then I will come over here and yeah. And Lydia, Lovely Stitches, she bought this one in the sale as well. So I can't wait to see her progress. And I don't think she will start it soon, but it's nice to work on the same type of projects, and oh, it's so nice to stitch on. So yay. Then a project in one of my travel project bags kind of thing. Oh, I'm so good at explaining today. So this is one of the freebies from the start of lockdown. It's You Be Well by Shepherd's Bush. I don't know. I will put it in the screen somewhere. And I have a lot of ending threads I need to cut off. And this is something I stitched on like over 2 years ago, and I didn't want to finish it, so I'm using I'm using the fabric for this, and I chose to do the sheep and just weird colors. I'll cover this up. And they came out really cute, and I was planning to finish it in a cube, and here it had to say You Be Well, and I wanted to stitch that on the top, but over here there isn't a lot of room between the hearts, so I have to figure out if it's possible to finish it that way, or maybe I will do something else. But I finished the stitching part and I really like them. This one isn't really showing up. It's orange with blue, but it shows up brown. There it is. And I think they're so cute. So I will FFO them someday. Maybe for spring next year. We will see. So that's one. And most of my projects are in these bags. This one and the bigger version for the Dutch viewers, it's from The Action, and I love them. This is a new start. It's a surprise for me as well. I ordered tags to put on them for what is in it, but I haven't received them yet. So I I will talk more about it in haul, but I ordered some things in 123 Stitch, and it came really quick, in like under 2 weeks. So I really liked it. And what I ordered is this one. I'm all into birds lately. I love it. This is Bird in Hand by Blackbird Design. I'm really shaky today. My hands always shake, but I'm sorry. So Bird in Hand by Blackbird Design, and I'm stitching this in, not in red, in a blue DMC, and it's DMC 3750, and it's a really pretty petrol blue. And I'm stitching this on a 32 count Platinum Murano 1/1 because I really love the small stitches. I worked on it 2 times already, and it's so pretty. The blue with the Murano, oh, I love it. And this needle minder is by Lydia. I will link her down below. I love her needle minders. Oh, they're perfect. And this is actually my favorite. Maybe it will focus, maybe it won't. It has gears. Well, you can kind of see it. And I really like stitching on this, but I have to, my eyes can't always see the stitches, especially when I'm tired. So daytime stitching, and I really like it. Sorry. So I will put it back immediately because otherwise I will lose everything. Then also in a bag, but it doesn't fit. This is actually a gift I'm stitching for my mom. This is the Robin's Fairy by Nimue. Sorry for the glare. Crinkly, crinkly. And I'm stitching this on 32 count Murano as well, in, I don't know what it's called, cream of white. And I did quite a lot on it. I finished out most of the belly. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, I love the ring light. So the belly is almost done. Then I will go down to his feet, and there will be the branch he's standing on. I will go down first, and then I will do his tail and the wings and the fairy. So I'm kind of like halfway done, and I would like to give this in kind of like springtime. So I bought something to finish this in. My mom had the idea, she wanted it into like a little tray, and I found one that will fit, and I will put it in with matting and glass. I will order the glass and frame it in the tray. So I'm excited to see how that will work out, but she wanted it in a tray, so she will get it in a tray. Then, in one of the bigger bags, I put this away while I was working on it, and I will show you why I'm laughing in just a minute. But this is an old sampler. This is what it will look like when it's done. And it's by Wilhelmina Verschoor. So that's how I call it. And it's a sampler from, I don't know, 1872. So, And this is how I use my small hoops. I crinkle up all my fabric, and yeah, I will get it out a little so I can show you what it looks like at the moment. And oh, my fabric it's terrible. For all of you who iron all their projects before showing them, if they look like this, I get why. Oh, it's terrible. I will iron it when it's done, but yeah. So excuse the hoop mark and, well, the rest. So I worked a little bit more on it, and also in one of the lighter colors, like here, there's an R. It's not really showing up the light color. Let me see if I can stretch it a little. It's really hard. Oh, struggle bus. Maybe this will work. Maybe not. Well, I will iron this the next time, and well, the R is not showing up. It's really close to the color of the fabric, but there are some letters in that color, and I kind of like it. And in person, it's showing up just fine. Well, like I said, it's close, but yeah. And this is stitched on a really light tea-dyed 20 count Ada. And yeah, next time I will make sure I iron it. Or at least it will be less crinkly. And these are some of the colors I'm using. And I just pick one and use that length. And especially the lighter blue. I really like this. It's so pretty. So, let me put everything back again. It will be a long video anyway, so the extra few minutes in total. This one is heavy. What's in it? It's a surprise for me too. Oh, this is one I haven't been working on in a year. It's one out of a magazine. That's why it's that heavy. And it's really hard to work on. And this is the project. It's called One Giant Leap. And I'm working on, well, Black Ada. I have no idea what count. 16? I think it's 16. And I'm working in the earth. But the pattern, it's so small, and there are some, like this part I'm working on, the earth, and there are some full stitches and half stitches in the same color, and it's not really showing up on the pattern, and the pattern is just like, it's really tiny. You can't even stitch of it because it's so small. I really have to concentrate while I'm working on it, but let me show you my progress. And this is actually, I think, the last or second last piece I need to finish for a blackout on my whip go. So this is what the earth looks like at the moment, and I just filled in over here. There's one really dark blue, and it's not even showing up that it's half stitches and full stitches. Maybe, maybe not. I don't think it's focusing. But it will be pretty when it's done, but it's just a pain to work on. And I have to put in like 900 more stitches. So I will work on it some more, but it will be a while before it will be completed. Everything. I have these project folders, and I put them in a project folder in a bag. I don't know why. But it just keeps it straight. So then another big pink bag, and it's also in a projects folder, and this is one I really love, but also didn't stitch on for a while, and it's Fox by Leonard, and I'm working in this section, and I only had around, well, 500, no, not even 500 stitches in. It came with fabric in the kit. Let's see what it was. It doesn't say. Only fabric, 100% cotton. 27 count. Okay. It came with 27 count even weave, and I just prefer 20 count Ada. I just really love it, and it makes it really tiny. So this is what I've done, and it's a little bit, it's blowing out a little bit. Maybe if I put it closer. Well, I had some of these dark colors and everything next to it I put in, and also some in between. It's blowing out really bad because these are orange colors, not beige. Maybe if I cover my light. No, it's not. Oh, well, it showed up for a little bit. Also Needle Minder by Lydia, and I really like this one. I want to get it finished because there are companion pieces. For instance, this owl, and I really want that one too. But I have a rule for myself. I only can work on one project that is kind of similar, because I don't want to have a lot of whips, which I kind of have. Then in a special project bag, Stacy gives it to me, and I love this one. It's by Good Fiber, and in it it's my Lady Stitch Spring Fairy, and I did a lot on this one. It's also on 20 count Ada, and I have a lot of waist threads, but that's how I like to work. And this is the first part of the wing, and here's the bird, and it needs backstitch, but if you see it next to the, you can kind of see it. And again, it's blowing out with the light. Some projects are showing up really great, and others not that much. But I really like working on it, and it's going so quick. This is really a quick stitch. And the colors in the wing, and oh, I love it. Next time I will film with daylight, which is getting harder and harder. Now it's dark really early, but yeah, oh, I love this one. Actually, I love all my full coverage projects so much, but I only have a limited time to stitch. Then 2 whips left. One is in this So Much to Love project bag, also from Stacy, and oh, I love this bag. The windmills and the tulips and the mice. And in here is Pandemic. I will try and get it out of the hoop. It's not as wrinkly as the last one, but excuse the mark. This is how far I am with this one. And I love the colors. I'm using a mix of DMC and Weeks Dye Works. And I also put in this one. And this is, let me see, Color and Cotton Hollyberry. And it's just a really nice red pink. So I can play with all of these colors. I just love them. And it looks like a rat's nest at the moment, but yeah. So yeah, it's so pretty. Some of the colors are not showing up right, so I have to work with the settings on the ring light, because next to this purple is gold and it's not showing up. Ooh, there it is. Exactly the colors. I need to get closer, that's it. Yeah, so pretty. And this blue, oh, I love that blue. So also a needle minder by Lydia. She gifted this with our stitchy meetup in September. So pretty, so sparkly. And now I'm showing this to you. There are so many projects that I'm tempted to say this is my favorite. Because I have so many favorite projects. It's crazy. And I will get back to that in plans as well. Plans for next year. Then I have one last whip, which also still in a hoop. I love. First, when I started, I stitched everything in hand. But I have a problem with my hands. They hurt really bad sometimes. So I love my hoops. I will stick away the needle in the fabric and the needle minder. I worked again on King Code and Storyteller. Sorry. And after a year, I worked on it for the last time in January. And then I put in 500 stitches and I put it away again. And this time I finished the page. And I think I did close to 3,000 stitches. So let me unroll it. It's big. It's my biggest piece. And it's on 18 count Ada. Oh, here he is. Oh, he's so pretty. Yeah. And it goes down, 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 all the way to there. So I will get in closer, because this is the part I've been working on. I worked in this page and there was a gap here, which I all filled in, and I think this was here, and the rest I did all of the rest. And oh, I love this one so much again. I really fall out of love with it, and it's so pretty, but it's so big. I love his face. So I was working on this today. The piece I'm working on at the moment is over here. I had quite a big piece done of this page. And also this one, I'm not doing page by page anymore. I will keep track when a page is done. But for instance, here is the start of a book. And the page is ending here. But for now I will work on this last piece of the pillow. And it goes down till something like this. And then I will work on the book. and work my way over. And I think this is 27% done. And at the end of last year, in January, it was 25%. So over a year, not a lot of progress. Over a few weeks, for me, it's quite a lot. So yeah, I hope to show it again next time and have more of this finished. Yay! Save the best for last. Well, I have so many favorite projects, and the back is terrible. So that were all of the whips. Then I have some haul, and one of the things is something I keep forgetting to show you, but I love it so much. This is my new stitchy journal, and it's shiny. It's a paper blanks book, and I keep track of all my whips. So if I have a whip, let me show you something. I will put in the designer, fabric, fibers. If I have a conversion, I will put it in. For instance, this is from Tire Trio. I will put in when I started it. This one is finished, and I have my conversion over here. And this is actually my third book, because I like to have more whips than finishes in a book. But this one I will finish through the end because it's so pretty. I love the artwork, and it's on the back as well. So I really wanted to show you. I bought that in Amsterdam on my honeymoon. Then today I bought a little, we call it an agenda, your calendar book, calendar for 2021. And it was kind of muted. It's from Teddy, and I draw on it with a black marker to make it my stitchy calendar. And these were just blobs, but I made them into apples, and I put some stitches in and gave him a needle just because I think it's cute. So for next year, I want to track what I worked on which day, and for my full coverage, I will try and write down how much I stitched, because I want to give myself a big goal for full coverage next year. Like 100,000 stitches in total on full coverage. I want next year to be full coverage year. I don't know why, but I focused too little on them this year, and I love my full coverage. So if you have an idea for a goal, let me know. Then I bought 2 little booklets on Marktplaats, which is the Dutch eBay. This one, it's not really my style. It's but they were really cheap, so with shipping I thought I might as well buy the second one, because this one has more like the pop art kind of things. I don't want to show the patterns, so, and it's more like flower power. So if I stitched on it out of this what I like, this will likely be a giveaway someday. But the other one I really like, and the one on the cover, that's my favorite. let's see. And this is a lot of different style. I love this bird. Come on, focus. And they're all smalls. And there are also some more sampler type stitches in this one. And here's the bird from the cover. And the patterns are really nice, really clear DMC lists. So here's a better picture. And there are a lot of patterns in it. I love this one as well with the bees. So like this one has 35 and this one has 49. A steal. Then my haul from 1 2 3 Stitch. I bought 3 things. One was the Blackbird bird in hand, and another one is for a cell. And this is it, the quilting bee by the blue flower. And this will be a cell between Debbie, Creatively Yours, Jemima the Rocking Stitcher, Lydia, Lovely Stitches, and Alice is doing a different one. Hi Alice! So I forgot what the hashtag would be. We call ourselves the Stitchketeers. So I thought it was the Stitchketeers friendship cell. I don't know. And we will start this in December because it will be 1 year after we first met in real life. And for this, I ordered fabric with Debbie because she started dyeing her own fabrics and selling them, and wait till you see it. It's so pretty. This is called Honeybee, and the modeling, this is actually true to color. It's so pretty. And this is a 32 count Murano, and it's folded in half, so it's a big piece. And oh, I will definitely order more with her. And she also gifted thread keep, and I had to laugh because it says never laugh at your wife's choices because you're one of them. And my now husband, he was like, yeah, it's funny. So, and I use these thread drops. There's a hair. Whose hair is this? I don't know, but I use these. We have a 3D printer, and my husband prints them for me if I need more. So I have to kit it up, and I don't know if I'm using, well, the cold fours are hard to get at the moment, so I don't know what I will be using, and I think I will kind of do a mix between cold for DMC and some special ones. But oh, the fabric is so pretty. It's so pretty. Then my last piece of haul, another bird. This is Yellow Bird by Ladida, and it's so pretty as well. It's kind of in the same style like the Bird in Hand by Blackbird, so I want to stitch them kind of similar and finish them kind of similar. And I think the stitch count is, this is a little bit smaller. And I don't know what I have with birds all of a sudden. Yeah. And actually, I have 2 of this pattern. And you know what that means. Giveaway! So, this is just paper and the pattern is on the back. So I might fold it in half and put it in a envelope. If you don't want that, don't enter, because that will be the way I will ship it. So if you want to stitch this as well, just say bird in your comments, and I will draw before I will film the next time. And you know the rules, be 18, don't say giveaway. Please be a subscriber, because I'm over 700 now, and well, I don't really care about the numbers, but well, it's kind of weird, because when I started doing flosstube, I was like, wow, there are like, after video 3 or something like that, there are like 50 people watching my video. And the numbers, it's kind of a weird thing, but I really like the conversations I have with people in the comment section, even though I'm really bad at answering sometimes. Sorry, but I liked this to go to one of my subscribers, because I really appreciate them. And if you want to enter, please be a subscriber. Don't say giveaway, and say bird in your comment. It's so pretty. So plans for next year, a lot of full coverage. I kind of want to start all the things, and I kind of don't. So maybe I will try and do like no new starts for half year. I don't know how that will go, but we don't have the craft fair we usually have in February. It's cancelled because of COVID, and that's, well, one of my biggest triggers to start something. I do want to order some with Annemiek, so maybe I will start something this year, but I think no new starts will be a nice experiment. Together with no new starts, I really want to focus on my hates, because there are a lot of more hates I want to start, but I really want to finish this ones too someday, and April Fairy next year. So a lot of stitching. So yeah, we will see, and it's just for fun. I only have one thing left on my notes, and it's shout outs. I found a new Dutch flosstuber, and I love her videos. She is so excited, and her name on flosstube is stitchy me, with an underscore between stitchy and me. I think she just uploaded her 3rd video. Yeah, I think it's 3, maybe 4, and she's really, really fun to watch. She started like a year ago, and one of her first finishes is like this big fox on black fabric. It's on my wish list, and I don't know the name. It's really bad. But her projects are amazing. She's doing a lot of full coverage, and go check her out. The other one I wanted to shout out is Mama Loves You GB. Her videos are so fun to watch. I think she's at flosstube 8 at the moment, and every time I see a pop-up of her videos, I just want to watch it immediately, but sometimes I have to wait. You know how that works, but go check them out, both out. They're amazing, and yeah, I think this was my video. It's shorter than I thought it would be, but it's still lengthy, so I hope it's okay. My voice is shutting down, so I have to end the video. I think I will be back in, where are we now? 31st? Well, mid-November. November already. So I will be back mid-November. Then I will also announce giveaway winner, and yeah, we will see how much progress I get then. So thank you for watching, and I will hope to see you in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Stay safe, be kind, and happy stitching. Bye bye.